Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Into the Breach. Let's continue our last campaign. We were playing as Cataclysm mechs. Let me remind myself how this works. Evasive, thick skin, plus mech move, yeet mech, 3 rockets, and the arachnoid injector, and seismic capacitor, aka drill tank, opener, and impulsive on the drill tank. I kind of like the idea of doing... I like the idea of doing both missions, but I think I'm going to go archive first. The bots, there's no elite bots. They all have 1 HP, so they're easy targets. But when we go to Archive Inc., it's going to be all alphas. However, several of these enemies, in fact, most of these enemies only have 4 HP max, which is better than all of the 5 HP enemies we're going to have here. So I think we're going to go archive. Air support seems fine. And let me remind myself on our objectives. Destroy 4 mountains. Drop 10 enemies into pits. It might be hard to drop enemies into pits. We have to create a lot of pits to drop them. But we will try. Now, you yeet, you shoot. The spider webs, so I might want to try to position myself away from the spider. We have a ton of movement on basically all of our units. So the spider cannot web us at all. 1, 2, yeah. So this is a fine loadout. The starfish are also pretty annoying, but they're gonna hit the buildings. They only have like the 1 move. You're hitting nothing. I can easily dunk all of these starfish if I have to. Just shoot them once this way. In fact, I kind of like the idea of drilling the scion and then creating a whole bunch of chasm tiles here, because then we can just dunk enemies into the chasms. And I would like to try to get the achievement of 10 pit kills. What would you do? 5 move, 1, 2, 3. Toss this guy into the water. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, I think that's a freaking great turn. Crack a bunch of tiles. Create a bunch of chasms. Oh, I can't move across the gap. Well, I mean, whatever, right? If we can't, we can't. I am like, can I toss you into the chasm? I don't think so. So we're gonna have to deal with this guy next turn, but there's now a nice natural barrier between us and the enemies. We can crack tiles and kill enemies with that now. And hopefully get many pit kills on whatever spawns in the future. Dun, 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 dun. The Hornet's annoying, but our Yeet Mech can just toss him over and over again if he's in the way. And in fact, we can kill this guy on this turn. Oh, crap. We're immune. I forgot about that. And they're both dying. This is a interesting turn. So let's see. You know what we should do? Crack like this to make more holes. Alternatively, I could toss you into the drink. It would also destroy the egg. I think I like that more because we actually do get a pit kill out of it. Although I suppose the best way of doing it would be kill you and then pull everyone over, but then we'll light ourselves on fire, which is not ideal. So I really want to get these pit kills. We don't have to do it now. We want to do it now. We would like to do it now. 2 damage. I could kill the freaking spider egg, but I think what we should do is, well, we don't need to kill you with the drill. It's not going to create any good chasms. I'm just going to move. Don't move yet. Kill him. Why don't you move here? Why don't you move like here. 5 move, we can move basically wherever we want. You're good where you are. Maybe light a tile on fire. Ah, you know what? We should create a spider. Oh, he's gonna be on fire though. If the spider's on fire, it's gonna die. But you know what? We get the kill anyways, so sure. You still have to move. Move here. I screwed it up a little bit. So we should create another chasm, I think. Wait, we were supposed to get the chasm kill. Undo. Reset turn. All right. You, Chuck. You, chasm kill. You, step to the side. End battle with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the coal plant. The coal plant will be protected. And the chasms will get us some kills. Oh, 2 ground-based units. You guys are so freaking screwed. You're already dead. I can create chasms, but I can't dunk you into the chasm, I think. So I'm trying to see, what would be the best way to push an enemy into the drink? I actually can't. I have to move over to the side to get into a position to dunk them. So I think what we do is drill you to flip you, hit him for 1. Well, if I hit him for 1, then I drill him, I can create chasms. So it'll be like, push him away. I like this. Drill. Cracks a bunch of tiles. Get into position to flip some enemies around. You're dead. You're not dying, but you are going to block a spawn. Sure. It feels like we're not really doing that much, but I'll take what I can get. Of course, I hate there being a flying enemy, and unfortunately, I can't push you into the drink, so maybe this isn't working as well as we want it to. I can't even push you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I will not be able to yeet an enemy into a pit. Are we really gonna get 0? We got 1. We have to get 2 permission for us to be about where we need to be, though. I'm like, can I crack a tile and move an enemy? No. If I could get you here healed, that would be fine, but that's not gonna happen. If I drill you, you're just gonna fall. If I do this, it's not a pit kill. I can't drill you either. All right, well, maybe this will count. Let's see. I killed my own spider. It did count. I guess you can kill them on the tile, and as long as their corpse falls in, it counts. Hey, now you know, kids. Now you know. All right. Good enough. End turn. We've taken no mech damage. We're not going to take any here. You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Okay, so that's a good piece of information to know. If we kill an enemy and their body falls into the pit, it still counts. Unless it was the spider, but I highly doubt that. Repair, kill, coal. Oh, I hate the freaking spider, especially because there's no place we can stand that prevents us from getting webbed, but we do have one unit who can avoid being webbed anyways. This is also a very tough mission layout because the enemies are very likely to walk into the repair fields and then you have none to walk in yourself. I don't really want to defend the tanks though. I'd like to get reactor before I do this. Let's take less than 3 grid damage first. Maybe we'll get a bit of a lucky. bit of a drop here. Sure, we'll do it like this. Drillbot, I hope you're ready to start drilling. Yeah, there we go. So Spiderbot is probably gonna try to web me. Oh, that's perfect. I don't know where you were going, but you're dead. Perfect. Yes! It's so good. Oh, we can absolutely throw this guy into the pit as well. Drill. Rocket. Goodbye. And then you, oh my God. Is this how you're supposed to play the squad? Did you see that? You just toss every enemy into the drink that you've created by killing the Scion on turn 1. Well, it helps that every enemy fell onto mines. That's so good though. Okay. I can flip your attack direction. I could yeet you into the drink, push you, flip your attack direction. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Goodbye. I mean, if enemies just want to stand here, I'll accept it, I'll allow it. I think you just kind of want to stand still. Let's move you over. Oh, we're gonna destroy the spawn. Beautiful. You will die in 2 turns. You've destroyed a spawn. I'm glad we actually destroyed that spawn, because now I have to deal with a bunch of hornets, which are not appealing at all. I could drill you again, no reason to. You are actually killing the hornet after the hornet moves, unfortunately. So we might have to drill the hornet. I can throw you, and I can... I can almost push an enemy into the drink using a spider. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, I think we have to drill, push, shoot. Shooting here will push you into the spawn. We'll take 2 damage, but who cares? Unfortunately, there's no position where I can yeet an enemy into a mine. But this is a kill, and hopefully a pit kill. Let's see. 5. 6, let's go. And then we are safe to stand here. Crack some more tiles, beautiful. The hornets are gonna be a problem. I'm understanding now, this squad is very bad against aerial units, very good against ground units, if you can get the chain started, if you can start pushing them into pits. Otherwise, the squad is the pits. So you're killable with the drill. You can be thrown, you can be pushed. We're just gonna do the same thing. Why does it sound like a cash register when I move this mech? Pardon me? Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Yeah, I think we'll... Oh yeah, we'll get a kill, we'll get a kill. Bum, 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 bum. Kidney says, I was wondering what I was doing wrong in Into the Breach, and after watching this, I think the answer is everything. I've played a lot of Into the Breach, first of all. And this is also Island 3, so we have a lot of upgrades on our units, but take your time and Into the Breach, think about combos that you can put out there, moving enemies so that they attack each other. A lot of enemies, you don't need to deal with them. Like this guy, he's attacking nothing, so I don't have to deal with him. Just try to save grid power whenever possible, and just try to kill as many enemies as possible or push them around in ideal positions. Think about your positioning. There is a lot that you gotta think about in a game like this, but it gets easier over time. Dun, 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 dun. Kid7 asks, are you related to me, Kidney55? Damn it, now I can't just call everyone in chat Kid. Hey, Kid. Protect the time pod. What did we get? After move, you can repair. Popular hero is very good. I think we'll take one reactor on Toss Mech for the movement. And then we're gonna go for this reactor too. So bad repairs it is. I kinda hate it, especially with the spider, but two enemies cannot do anything on this turn, so we have a little bit of a opening. I will push. I'll put you there. I will put you there and you there. Now the spider cannot web any of our units, because if the spider puts an egg here, we're immune to it. I like it. Kill 7 enemies with the spider eggs. It should not be that hard. And in fact, the starfish will not be able to hit buildings, which is great. You can't hit anything. You can move over and attack up. The enemies are getting the full heals, unfortunately. You are not attacking. Yeah, critically damaged mechs. I wonder why you're not attacking the building. This is weird, but I understand it. The gastropod is not attacking this building because doing so would put it in a tile currently under attack. However, the starfish moves before the gastropod, not after. So it could safely make this move, but the computer doesn't know that. Very interesting. I very much like the idea of you just hitting the spider. I could always just dunk you into the drink. We can come here and I really like this opening move. Actually, you heal 1 per turn? Who cares? We should create the largest hole possible. All these enemies have 5 HP, so we have to drill you. Then we toss you into the pit. We toss you into the drink. You two don't do anything. You actually just hurt your friends. I like it. We don't get the heals that I want. But you know what? I can push you into the drink and get one of the full heals, and then we could just like, oh, you can open it up. You maybe just toss this guy, buy us a turn. This is gonna be a very good turn for us. I think we can do it. Okay, so we start with the drill. I wanna move here. Crack some tiles. We're gonna have this mech take this heal. We're gonna get hurt here though. Is that okay? I mean, it probably is. We could just move back here though. Get a kill. Oh, all enemies had +1 HP. Now they have 4. I was wondering, I thought my math was right there. I thought they would all have 4. Well, they do. Now. So I think I want to grab a repair platform before I do anything else. Even though I could just chuck this guy into the drink. You know what? Chuck him into the drink. There's repair platforms we can take over here. That buys us an extra turn next turn. And we got the achievement, Core of the Earth. Drop enemies into pits. We have to destroy mountains now. Let's give it a shot. You're attacking nothing, you're doing nothing, you're doing nothing. We're gonna have 4 enemies next turn, but really it's only 3 because we're gonna have a spider egg and a spider. Well, spider egg and the spider boss here, who didn't do anything with their turn, lovely. So you can be dunked. You are not really doing anything. You're hitting a building, which we need to address. You're hitting the freaking coal plant, which we have to address. So, I mean, I just really like this. Tossing you. You can't go where I want you to go, but there's still a good turn. 1, 2. I can kill you and make cracks. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna toss you into the drink. Beautiful. We are going to create a spiderling. We have to kill this freaking spider enemy here. So we're gonna crack the tile. Oh, that kills me. Why do I have 1 HP? Oh, because I never healed myself. Well, this still works beautifully, because then you can heal. You put a hole here. It breaks the spawn. You knock this enemy back. They're gonna die and block the spawn, and we're gonna break another tile. What I like about this is, first of all, we're all healed, surprisingly, but we have turns where we might be able to just shoot rockets at the mountains. A lot of these enemies aren't really doing anything. I mean, this guy's on fire and stuck. What is he gonna do? You can get yeeted, you can get drilled, I guess. You probably are the one that wants to get drilled. So, just do something like this. Buys us turns where we can definitely just shoot mountains. And if we avoid any direct enemy damage on the next turn, we can just shoot mountains again. Rainbow Zombie Man says, the Cataclysm Squad is my favorite. They're growing on me. They definitely are growing on me. They're pretty tough though. I'm glad that he moved there. Dude, we're gonna break some mountains on this turn. Kidney 55 says, I only have 2 squads unlocked, but I got the one with the airplane, so I'm doing just fine. It's the Rusting Hulks. I haven't played them in a while, but it seems like they might be a little tough. I don't know. In unfair mode. Nothing, nothing, nothing. You're not attacking anything, you're attacking nothing. Destroy 20 mountains. I must have broken one on a previous level, so we have done the achievement. Beautiful. In that case, I feel like we're doing a good job now. We have a lot of mobility, damage on the unit so that they can actually get the kills. Opener is helping a lot to make sure we get 1 kill early, even if it's just a Scion, in which case we don't need Opener. But putting these chasm tiles down, our Yeet tank, lovely name that we chose for him, can't move effectively, but it's so easy to just toss enemies into one pit. And the pilot's fantastic because the enemies can't lock us down. We can always move. Dun 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 dun. Once you get a damage upgrade, the drill mech, it gets fun. You just yeet people to meet Artorias in the abyss every turn, says Rainbow Zombie Man. End with 8 spaces on fire. I think this is actually gonna be a little bit tough, but we can always toss rockets to create fires. So I think this is not gonna be terrible, but it's gonna be a little tough. I do want the reactor though. Unfortunately, this is a mission where basically from turn 1, the enemies can hit everywhere. Enemies everywhere! So we're just gonna try our best. You will probably put a body blocker there, which is actually bad. Now you'll probably put one here. Now you could put one behind me. We'd probably be better off putting these units kind of in the back line. Yeah, that's fine. Because the spider tank cannot web us here, and if the spider tank webs us here, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, I like it. And this starfish is kind of screwed. He can't really stand anywhere to hit 2 things. He can only hit 1 thing in any particular turn. You're probably going to attack us. You're probably going to move here and attack down. Starfish is going to hit the buildings. We have 10 move on turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can literally go anywhere, which is good because we were going to have to hit the Scion, create some tiles, and then start dunking. Should I use or disable Advanced Edition, says Kidney55, since I just started? The game is a lot harder with Advanced Edition content and enemies, so you probably just want to turn it off to start with. Okay, a lot of buildings are under attack by a lot of units. This is going to be a hard one to solve, to fix. But Gastropod can hit Starfish. Dude, the fact that this doesn't kill now is annoying. We can push 2 units, or 2 units here. You're not hitting anything, actually. Only 3 units are attacking buildings, you, and you. I could put a spider in front of you. I can't drill you, though. And I can't really yeet you. What else can we do? I could drill you, rocket here, here, and here. I could spiderling here to dunk you, but we're losing buildings in that case. This is not a fantastic opening turn, for sure. If I toss you here, you'll kill the egg. And really, this is not fantastic because of the fact that we don't actually do enough damage. But turn 2, we should dunk. I like this, it saves the time pod. I like throwing you, it saves this. I don't think we can save this building. I can stand here and flip you, but you're not dead. And we're also gonna take, we're gonna take no damage, but then this building also gets destroyed. Okay, let's think. Kill the egg, move it over. It'll block the shot from the gastropod. Toss the hornet over. It won't do anything, it won't attack anything. We still won't kill this guy though. Okay, do we have other plays? Scion in the back blows. Because I could kill ya, and then I would do 4 damage to these units, but with the Scion alive, I can't do 4 damage to these units to kill them. Well, I could get you out of the way. Push these 2 units. If I flip the gastropod will kill a starfish. If I move here and flip the gastropod, it kills me. Does the gastropod or the back tentacle guy go first? Yeah, it's definitely 1 gastropod. So he attacks first and foremost. Flipping him will ruin the time pod unless I deal with these guys first. I guess I could do this. It saves the build. You know what? We lose the time pod though, but that's the whole reason to come to this. We'll lose the time pod in 2 different ways. I didn't like it though. I could create chasms, but it doesn't help. If we move here, we're not gonna die. If I reverse you, we're not gonna die. Unless I shoot the Scion onto the fire tile, in which case it'll die next turn. And then I guess we could always create a spider, push the Hornet out of the way. Because we basically have to body block this gastropod, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We could always spider the Scion. Why did I not think of that? Because then we can, with one move, push the Hornet out of the way, or block the shot from the gastropod. We can move here, grab the time pod. We still lose 2 buildings, but we get the time pod and we save these buildings over here, which I think was a little bit more important to do because, you know, this Hornet's hitting them. But if we have the little spiderling, we can move it here to block the gastropod shot, move here, push this guy all the way back. We'll take 2 damage from the starfish hitting our mech, our flying mech. We'll take 2 damage from the starfish hitting a building. But I think sucks getting 2 starfish on turn 1, the only mech that can't be flipped. That's a very good point, yeah. Flipping them doesn't do anything. But I think that's an okay turn. Oh, dude, it's totally an okay turn. We'll do 4 damage, create a chasm. Yeah, okay. Now I'm thinking. So, kill you. Now they have 4 HP. They have 4 HP, it means I can create chasm tiles, or cracks first. We can actually create a chasm tile. Also, you're dead because you're going into the chasm, and then we block the spawn, or block the shot from the gastropod. The only thing that takes damage is our unit, and it creates another chasm. So we're creating 3 chasms, killing a unit, killing another unit, killing the Scions. We're killing 3 units, nothing spawning. This seems okay. We're creating 1 fire. Fires will come later, okay? The fires, they will come later. I like this turn. We live. I was so set on using the drill to kill the Scion, I didn't even think about using other units to do it, especially the one that can kill it in one shot and create a spider at the same time. That's why I like that equipment, because you save an action. One unit, one action can stop 2 separate things. It kills an enemy that is 2 HP, and it pushes an enemy around. And does damage, of course, but yeah. You're doing nothing, you're creating a couple of forest fires. Thank you very much. Your assistance is appreciated, soldier. We're gonna have you block a spawn and create another chasm. So what we're gonna do is get another little spiderling. I actually cannot flip you, but I can put you into the fire. You're getting dunked. You're getting yeeted. Break the mountain, why not? You need to repair. I'm actually going to block the spawn. I was thinking about not, but a starfish could walk here and hit this building and then I'd have to deal with it. And of course, if they're flying, it doesn't matter. And if they're gastropods, it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna have to find a way of dealing with them, but whatever. We'll be on 1 HP like we currently are. Hornet is dead. Starfish is starting fires. We're gonna have 4 of 4 fires. Maybe more if the Hornet just walks into a tile, like up here. You gotta go. That's exactly what I wanted. You gotta go. You're doing nothing. You're not chasming, but I could chasm you. This is basically what we wanted. You do have to create more forest fires. Only you can create more forest fires. But I tell you what I can do. Create a forest fire. That'll be 6. You'll have 1 HP next turn. I'll have to deal with you on the next turn, but I still like it. The Hornet I would love to kill. If I do it correctly, this guy will break the spawn. I like this. I like this a lot. You're already dead. Yeah. So, wound, chasm. You're gonna break the spawn now. Only 1 unit is going to spawn. You're now on fire. You're gonna break the mountain, who cares? You're already dead. We have pretty good coverage. We only need 2 fires, and this mech has rockets, so they can start 2 fires pretty easily. Kurgo in chat has the right idea. Destroy tiles, destroy spawners. What are they gonna do? Nothing. They can't even spawn. I can see the bottom of the level. Now, you're killing me, which is rude, might I add. But I also have the power of eating. Anyone have finisher? No? You're also hitting buildings. This is an unfortunate turn. We can easily get out of it and accomplish our objectives. We might have to land in the fire though. Well, I don't know how we're gonna do this actually, because you have to die, and I have to keep this guy alive. We can do this. We're gonna take a bunch of unit damage, but we can do this. You gotta get thrown. You start 1 fire, then you're dead. Then we can drill you. You're dead and you're not attacking me. We can push you into the pit. Oh, I guess we can do this without taking any damage. I forgot that you could push him into the drink. I thought we would be getting hit by 1 unit, but no, we just push you into the drink. Otherwise, I was just gonna like move to the side and hit him, and then I just saw it. All hail the giant pit. We did get a pretty good sized pit. Duh, it's a Tetris piece. Duh, na, 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 na. Is Tetris litigious? Who owns Tetris? Blobber leader. I hate it. I think we want +2 damage on the yeet. It's clear we're not using the rockets for damage. We're just pushing enemies around and creating pits. It's got good coverage. The spider is probably better, but I think 3 damage on a toss, it means if we toss an enemy into a fire, a 4 HP enemy can die. It means they can be drilled the next turn. I like it, yeah. Imagine all the pits you can make on this boss fight. Well, the problem is I don't want to be fighting blobs. I want to be fighting the enemies. So you're gonna put I hope you put a blob here. I'm trying to bait this out a little bit. We'll put the flying mech there. 2 movement, don't blob here. I don't really care what the starfish do. I can't really stop them one way or another. The best thing, and this is where, you know, when you get better at Into the Breach, you'll start thinking about this more. We want to bait the enemies. I want the blobber leader to put a blob here where it can't do anything. I imagine it will try to hit 2 units because it cannot hit 2 buildings anymore. It can't hit 2 of anything except here, and it moves first. The starfish will do whatever. I can't really stop them from attacking on any particular turn. we could use the spider on the scion and then drill a blobber. So that's perfect. In fact, I absolutely adore this turn because we can actually kill the boss on this turn right now. Yeah. It's not even really that hard. Can we stop the corporate tower from taking damage? Maybe. Six move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it'll work. Oh, it'll work. Spider. Pit. Push. Well, you take a lot of damage and you're not doing anything. It kind of works. We're not going to be able to kill you. Actually, I can kill you. I can just push you into the drink. I can still create a tile here though, which we will do. I should have moved you first. Yeah, we have to move first. The turn still works. I thought we would kill the boss because I always think that the drill creates a crack on the tile that you killed an enemy on, but that's not how it works. It creates cracks only on adjacent tiles. I could also do this, which saves every building. And if I drill the scion first, it will kill the starfish, which I really like. So we're gonna do that instead. Drill, then shoot, then throw this guy into the water. Drill, then shoot, then push this guy into the water. You'll live for one more turn, but I got cracks. You're surrounded by cracks. And you're essentially forced to stand around here. That bomb's annoying. We can kill it with the spider tank. And in fact, nothing else really on this turn is doing too much. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could always let it explode, but that doesn't seem good. You gotta move. Even if I rotate you, you're gonna hit this. I could push you like this. It really blocks these enemies in if they're ground-based. You can get tossed into the drink. You have 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cannot save the buildings. I think we're gonna lose buildings, maybe. No, we can avoid building damage, but it means that we're not killing the blobber boss. I think I'm okay with that. In fact, we can do it in a smart way. We can grab a spider for a future turn. And I don't see a reason to try and kill the blobber on this turn. Let's just do it on the next turn. We've got a spider to maybe deal with him later. What we will do is destroy a spawn. And you can just block a spawn, which will kill you because we upgraded the damage. I forgot about that. We could have maybe done something differently, but I still like the turn. Hornet, unit, blob boss. All we need is one turn to get to this guy and chuck him. Or even flip him, he'll die because we do 3 damage. Panhandler, welcome. So Abe, did you play Monster Train today? I did not. I could have, but I didn't. Cataclysm Squad OP. I think, I don't think they're OP. I think they're okay. I think they're good. They can be good. I would not say that they're OP though. They definitely take some getting used to. I think we save the spider. Yeah, I think we save the spider. I think what we do want to do is get you to break another spawn. It's not gonna break the spawn. It's gonna crack a tile adjacent to the spawn. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to use the spider. It's probably not going to do anything next turn, but I want to be able to push the Hornet or something. Not OP, just popular. It's popular, I think, because it's fun. It's fun to just toss enemies around and prevent them from doing anything because they spawned in an inaccessible location. All right, they're stuck. They can't do anything. We can finally get our spider out though. Yeah. It's definitely a fun squad. It took a while to get there, and I think we needed two things. We needed 3 damage, well, we needed 4 damage on the drill, so some sort of a boost. And then the spider creator has been helping us to accomplish more on a turn with a limited number of units. Overload a grid, causing a building to damage and push adjacent units. Gains boost on kill, skill, finisher. I gotta admit, gain boost on kill is very good for the drill tank, because that's 4 damage every turn, but on turn 1 it's gonna do 3. Opener is more important than finisher, although a spider every turn is pretty nice. Yeah, it could actually be pretty good. Because if every turn you boost yourself, that's just more kills you can get. Watch my microphone. You having smoke immunity, web immunity has been insanely helpful. I hate finisher. Finisher and mech boost on kill will not stack. Grid Assault can also be interesting. If we have nothing else to do with this unit, it can still do damage and push things. So I actually think we want that on the tank. And by tank, I mean yeet tank, and by yeet tank, I mean yeet mech. I think we're gonna take that. It's free, it's cheap, for 3 damage, it's 2 power. That's what we do. And if we're in a position where we can't push something, maybe we just wanna knock it 1 tile away from a building. You're always gonna be drilling. You're always gonna be doing this. So yeah, I think we take this instead of the pilot. Popular hero, after move repair. Goodbye. Raining death. +1 damage each. Mass confusion. Spring-loaded legs. That's probably better, because it's 4 damage, but it is expensive. I do look at Raining Death though. It's a side grade from Tri-Rocket. But it's less power, it doesn't push. But sometimes I don't want to push enemies off of the drill cracks. I just want to hit the enemy on the drill crack. This would do that. If enemies are in like a Tetris block formation, a T block, I can drill the middle enemy, rain death, and then 2 enemies are going to drop into the drink. We'd have to get rid of the arachnoid injector, but here's what I'm thinking. Why not put this on another unit? Or even just get rid of it. I don't know if I want to get rid of it, but I'm willing to replace Tri-Rocket. We have enough health that I think we can make something like this work. So we would get 3 reactor instead of 4. Yeah. Don't you hate it when you burrow through the earth only to pop up on what is effectively an island you can't escape from? It is it is kind of funny that they get stuck. 10 TNT welcome. Did they release all FTL races? No, there's still just Rockman, Zoltan, and Bugman. What would it be, like Lanius? NG? I guess that there are NG. There's powered pilots. I don't have any of them, but... yeah, so the idea would be something like this. And then we can, with opener, we hurt ourselves a lot. Oh my lord. +1 damage each, self-damage 2. But we can open in with a kill, weakening enemy units, pushing enemies into the drink, and then on future turns, we could just hit them with the spider. Are we okay getting rid of Tri-Rocket for raining death? I literally cannot use this twice though. If I use it twice, I die. So we have to repair with our second turn in order to have the health to survive one more turn. It's incredibly risky, but we could give ourselves more health. We could. I kind of like the fact that it doesn't push, but maybe we'd be better off having this as an alternate weapon. We rely on the turn 1 damage to wipe things, and then we can hold this and maybe put it on another unit so they have a ranged attack or something. Or if I don't really want to sell it. It would be like buy 3 reactor and 1 grid power. Yeah. Leaping legs is probably better than grid assault though. All right, in that case, what if we sell grid assault, buy leaping legs, then 3 grid power? You get 1 power for this, 1 power for the range. And you get 1 power for the move. So you can get into position to rain death. So turn 1, drill something. Then we can either push or not push enemies into the pit and toss enemies into the pit somehow. I really like Arachnoid Injector though. So we can get a kill and then we get the benefit of having the spider. I think I might put it on you. So then why buy spring-loaded legs? I don't know. You're almost always going to be eating things into pits. You do a ton of damage turn 1. You don't need the move, you need the health. So if I don't buy this, yeah, undo all. I think we want raining death. Sell the pilot. Buy. And then I think you just buy 1 grid power. We'll hold grid assault for the next island. You get health. We use this for damage, we don't use this for damage. you can actually use the spiders, and then you're still set. In fact, you can have another ability if you want. Okay, I kind of like it. We have good capability of creating pits and dunking enemies into the pit. And in fact, what's interesting is we don't really need the self-damage up if we're just going to be creating pits under the enemies, but extra damage is extra damage. You know, turn 1. We can use it twice, but then we have to heal in order to use it a third time. But if we take the damage off, we could then take the reactor off, give you extra movement. You're still doing 3 and 2 damage on the first turn, and then we give the extra reactor core to probably the move guy. Let's give this a shot. I like it. Leave Island.